This is Black Views, bringing you the Black News. And this is the Black News. So, good afternoon. Today, this is about Deshawn Jackson. Now, I'm trying to understand exactly what is going on. Maybe I missed it, and maybe I don't have all the information. But from what I understand, he posted some information that basically, I guess Hitler said something about the black people were the real Jews, and that the Jews are extorting America because when America finds out they've been enslaving the real Jews, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's what I got out of this right here, right? Okay, so is the anti-Semitic part the part where he says that they're extorting America, or is the anti-Semitic part because is this supposedly something that Hitler said, or are they saying anti-Semitic because black people claim to be the real Jews, and so now this conversation that black people may be the real Jews is now like outlawed suddenly, because what you see is a whole lot of rhetoric on TV and in the news. They're talking around the subject like he should be ashamed of himself, and I can't believe he would say this, I can't believe he would, but no one knows what he's saying because people are calling in, they're kind of confused as to what did he say, because they're not talking about what he said. They're not even going to the argument of what he was trying to make. What they're going at, they're saying is racist. And I'm trying to understand, is the racist part him saying that black people are the real Jews, or just that Hitler said it? Or is he saying it's racist because he's saying that the white Jews are maybe extorting America? Where is break it, really explain it, because this is giving a foot in the door open for just white people, period, to start complaining and saying something about racism and bigotry. What they're trying to do is reverse the narrative and take it back to say that it's black people that are racist now, and that black people are bigots. And it sounds crazy. It sounds insane. It's so typical for a white person to just change the argument and not even talk about what the actual facts are. Like, we're not talking about what he said. What he said that was wrong. Make it clear to us that's wrong, because guess what? I don't want to offend any Jews. I don't want to offend anybody either. But if I'm making a claim on something, or if I'm making a statement about something, and I'm claiming something, if that's offensive to someone else, now you're going into first of all, his freedom of speech, and then second of all, his right to worship who he wants to worship. Because now we're talking about religion, or religion or spirituality, however you want to put it. Because now we're talking about black people being the Israelites. That's what the comments was about. So now this is an illegal conversation now, and so now he's been put into this whirlwind where now the NFL sponsors, everybody's just coming out saying that it's anti-Semitic without actually breaking down what is anti-Semitic. What about what he said was anti-Semitic? Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I didn't see that portion of something that he put there, or are they just saying that he's anti-Semitic because he's making a claim that black people are the real Jews, so that's offensive to them? So I don't want to offend anybody by this video, but I do want to be clear and concise and try to understand what exactly is anti-Semitic. Not the meaning of it, but what about that he said or that he posted that was considered anti-Semitic. I want to be clear on it. I think that the fans and people that do like Deshawn Jackson have a right to understand what he said that was anti-Semitic, instead of just saying he was anti-Semitic. I just think that's wrong, and I think that's that's just how they shut people down and not have any kind of detail. Just shut him down. Just say he's anti-Semitic. So then everybody falls in line. Oh, we don't want to offend Jewish people. Like anything you say that may go against what they think or any other person think, and you're just anti-Semitic. But nobody's saying that. Hey, you know, anti-black around here. No, no, no. I mean, I don't see it. I just don't see it happening. When you have congressmen, you have all kind of dignitaries. Even the president can say stupid shit about black people or say something to offend black people, and that's not it's not echoed around the world. Like now, Deshawn Jackson he's some type of animal now because he said that black people may be the real Jews, and he printed something. Maybe he thought he was trying to enlighten a people or enlighten his own people. Maybe he thought he was teaching us something. And then here come along the white people to say this is anti-Semitic. Oh, oh God. And then you look at the tweets and it just goes down and down. People that's not even Jewish are just kicking in because Jews don't claim to be white, but they look and it seems like they share the same opportunities as other white people or people that look like them. They all look white to me. It's hard for me if I saw a white person, I couldn't tell if he was Jewish. I couldn't tell if he was Italian. I couldn't tell. To me, they look white, and that's not being disrespectful because there's some people that can't tell a Jamaican American from an American, or sometimes a dark-skinned black Puerto Rican from an American black. Like it's hard to separate that just on the visual. So I think it's fair that the media, the Jewish community, state exactly what was anti-Semitic because it's very confusing, and not only that, it's ignorant for me to go around saying something's anti-Semitic and I don't know exactly what is. If you say anything, is that anti-Semitic? Like it just sounds like he was making a claim to something, a claim to the throne, and because he was making a claim, the people that don't agree with that are saying he's anti-Semitic. And so now he must lose millions. He must lose his job. Oh, he's so horrible. He even had to apologize to the organization, the people up front, for his own personal belief, religious belief. I might add. I mean, you would think they give him a little leeway on that, but just because he said Jews, just because he said Jews. Well, guys, it's just my opinion, and I'm just trying. And like I said, I think it's fair to explain what exactly anti-Semitic is, and this is not a rant or to be disrespectful. I just think it's fair to Deshawn and to the people that may appreciate him as an athlete before we just all paint him down as a bad person. Let's break it down and be specific. Thank you. Have a good day.
This is Black Views, bringing you the Black News.